What up? It's your boy T Bear in reaction. So, I'm gonna get the pictures ready for this one though. But we are going to talk so yeah, good word was started. What do you want to talk about? We are going to talk about it though. No, I've been talking about how like as of lately though it's been a lot of nitpicking with Cody Rhodes and his the Cody Rhodes championship one is right here about that about how the bloodline situation, the little the thing going with Solo as the nuclear bloodlines getting more views than anything Cody Rhodes right now, and then this little bullshit nitpick right here we want to bring up. Yeah, that one as well too. I'm gonna make it bigger as well too. This little bullshit nitpick right here as well too. You know what I'm saying? Because and think about it, it's not the Cody fans. Majority of them at least. It's really the Roman hate. It's Roman the people that was fans of the tribal chief Romans kept running as well too. The bloodline fans and all that, as well as the Cody haters who are gonna push this narrative of to promote this I told you so this I told you know this going on so they can feel good by themselves. Since the fact they didn't get that I told you so of Cody Rhodes losing at WrestleMania or getting cashed in on WrestleMania as well too. Remember the Instagram little huzzy is going there as well too under the post about showing all the top champion Cody don't deserve his title. Like fuck that chick. Fuck that chick. I will say something else, but I respect ladies not to use that B word, but still. But anyway, reason I'm talking about this because the homie Ross is right here had put a little discussion out, and I know like to react to Ross's discussion about wrestling, and its title is just what it is. How long should Cody Rhodes' title reign should be? In my opinion, I would like for it to at least last for a while. At least going to possibly the next WrestleMania. I mean, he could drop it then. Who knows? We don't need a career. We don't need no like crazy long titles run anymore, man. It was enough with Roman. Man, now it's enough for real. But at the same time, if he must drop it at SummerSlam or even Survivor Series and get back the next pay per view to go to get the multiple championship, because I told you that multiple championships are good for faces, then so be it. Those well too. There's also folks trying to hype for a heel turn, even Undertaker thinking that he get heel vibes for Cody Rhodes. So I'm not sure we're gonna do it right this year, but eventually we'll do it soon. And I unfortunately gotta start booing on. But anyway, let's see what Raw said about this, about how long Cody should hold the title. Let's get it.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at it again with another video. So I wanted to ask you guys a question. How long should Cody Rhodes hold the WWE Championship? Now, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this before he became champion, and now since he's been the champion, and we're gonna see his first real title defense on television. I know he's been having his title defenses on the, I believe they were doing like the European tour at the house shows. So I know he's been defending the championship there. But we're gonna actually see it on television at the next pay-per-view, Backlash versus AJ Styles, which I do think should be a great match. And most likely he's going to retain. It doesn't make sense for him to lose on his very first title reign. It would kind of be a disservice to the story that they have been telling for the past couple of years with him. So I do feel like he obviously will retain there. But the question becomes, how long does Cody hold the championship? Now, I've heard a few people say, well, not a few people, I've heard a lot of people say he should probably hold it to maybe SummerSlam. And to me, I feel like that's a little bit too short considering the run that he's been on, the story that they've been telling. You don't have a guy win back-to-back Royal Rumble.
My bad. I ain't mean to take that off. I said the same thing. Like, yeah, that's why I feel like it is too short. But if they must do this just for him to win back the next pay per view, who knows? And then it's whatever. But I feel like he should hold a little longer past that, at least.
Main event back-to-back WrestleManias to only hold the championship for a couple of months, not even 6 months.
That's true.
You don't do that, you know. So I've also heard people say, well, if we're not going to do SummerSlam, maybe him dropping it at the end of the year. And to those people, I would still say no. I would still say no. Yes, that's a little bit longer, but I feel like once again, the magnitude of this situation, it wasn't that he just beat somebody that held the championship for like a year. It was someone he beat someone that had the championship for almost
4
1,400
years.
days. He
For 4
almost
years,
broke
pretty much.
Hulk Hogan's record.
He was there.
He's had the championship since 2020.
Literally.
Think about that.
Yeah,
Roman
exactly.
Reigns had the championship since 2020. And we're in our early parts of 2024, and he just finally dropped it. So I think even at the end of the year, I think that's still too short of a title reign. Now, I am one of the people that was maybe thinking, okay, well, you could possibly have him hold it all the way to next year's WrestleMania and maybe have him lose it next year. I was one of those people that was thinking maybe have him hold it for an entire year.
Exactly.
All the way, which I don't think anyone would complain. I think that's pretty serviceable.
Again, I said that it's very circle one and two. I mean, we don't need more none of their long. I mean, I get it. There's records to be broke, but at the same time, we don't need to deal with that no more. Even not even a Hill champion guy older than long man. Like we don't need to deal with that no more. That super long championship, we don't need. I'm not saying if now. Here's the thing: if he would have to retain, if he retain it and still face it, I'm not gonna be mad at all. I get it. I'm all for it though. But at the same time, I don't mind dropping it at WrestleMania either.
But I would have to really think about that too, because it would be a nice thing to see Cody defend the championship at next year's WrestleMania and actually win it. Because we've seen Cody lose at WrestleMania.
That's true.
But it would be nice
That's
for him
true.
to go into WrestleMania as the champ and actually defend the
That's
championship and actually win it.
Okay. I gotta
Have
say,
that title defense win at
like
WrestleMania. So he would have those back-to-back wins at WrestleMania. I think that would be a pretty
That
cool
sounds
thing.
good.
And then after that, you can ultimately drop it. After that, you can have him drop it after that. I don't know when, but
Maybe a
maybe
Backlash.
past WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
a
that would be
Backlash
a
or-
serviceable
yeah.
situation. Now, granted, this all depends on the type of feuds he has, the type of matches that he has for the remainder of this year going into next year. And that's what's going to really be telling. Do I feel like it can be sustained? Possibly. It can. But I also know we live in a time period where fans they tend to turn very quickly off of things they either get bored with or they're not as entertained with. And we all know the chase is always better. The chase will always be better. It's very hard to make a babyface who wins the title keep the title and have the fans invested. It's always
And I hate this like that. I so totally dislike that like that. I'm like, again, what the hell happened that we're during the majority of the guys that Roman Reigns passed and the guys he just came short of passing were baby faces. They had long title reigns. What the hell happened to the fact that since I don't know Hogan or wherever that babyface now or can have long title runs? I mean, well, I'll take that back a little before Hogan because a lot of folks was getting tired of Hogan holding the title and then he was in a little title Hogan in general. That's why they was harping for they was low key glad he went and Hill in WO. Hill. But at the same time, he held the title for a while, so I understand that. Maybe he was tired. Folks, the almost adults. Too many folks is adults. Too many kids is getting too grown for their age. Who knows? I don't know. And then at the same time, we got spoiled with how things was in like some of the Attitude Era and a little bit of the Ruthless Aggression era. With title, we ain't had like super long title runs. Right now, the only one we kind of had was the dreaded Randy Terror from Triple H as well. And Well, one he had was like John Cena had it good for a good while as well too, but wasn't as bad. And two, he's babyface. So, but the thing about he's a babyface, folks, was that's where the Cena hate kind of start. Fortunately, started with that. I still don't get why they hate him over that. Who knows? But yeah, it just sucks that And somebody said the reason why is the social media, and I totally agree. Social media has made folks so impatient that they want instant gratification every fucking time, and they can't. And reason why, unfortunately, Hills can kind of get away with it because they already hate it already. So this being, but then by, it's supposed to be hair raid. It's folks who love it when they had does was just like backwards to me. That's why when folks say, if you hating the Hills, they're doing their job. Are they fucking doing their job? Or are they really just saying? But so let's keep going.
Always better when it's a heel. It is. So I don't know exactly what they do there, but me personally, if I had to choose, over 360 days. Over 360 days, I think that's a serviceable number. At least have him have that WrestleMania moment again and actually retain it.
Yeah.
Actually retain the championship. I would be okay with that. Do I think a lot of people would be okay with that? No. There's already people saying this title reign is boring.
Yeah,
blase, blase, and all this other stuff. And we're going to sit up here and forget that Roman Reigns, usually when he won that WrestleMania, he disappeared. He wasn't even at the Backlash shows. He wouldn't be at the Backlash show. So this is really an upgrade. We're actually getting the WWE Championship defended at a
folks does not understand that, but the sad part, they don't want that. They're so spoiled. They so spoiled with what Roman Reigns did during that title run as well too, that they don't want to. They're like I said before. They are the team apart that I said, the tribal nut huggers and the bloodline fans who feel like this whole thing with Roman Reigns and Bloodline was the best thing since sliced bread ever since it's been done. Well, not exactly done. The Bloodline story going on, but ever since this title reign is gone, they feel like wrestling is only going downhill. So now they push this narrative of the wine story about the bloodline story is just better than Cody right now. Like there has not been any other story that's been better than the title, which I don't want to be the case because I don't want to feel like it's still a tell you so moment to them. But at the same time, give it time, let them have this match at Backlash. Again, there's already some worry after that match with him and Mello as well too, because that one little botch, the rest of the match was pretty good. That one little botch, folks only focus on. So yeah, but keep going.
Backlash, because usually when Roman wins at WrestleMania, he's going home for a vacay. So I will take that, and I love Roman Reigns and what he's done, but it's cool to have two champions defending their championships at these pay-per-views. I'm down for it. People are already complaining. I think people just want to complain just to complain.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm in the camp of at least having him hold the championship past WrestleMania, past 365 days, past a year. And then at some point you may have him drop it. Because I feel like if he's going to drop it, it needs to be at a big pay-per-view. It doesn't need to be at a Backlash. Doesn't need to be at whatever other pay-per-view they come up with. I think it needs to be one of the big pay-per-views, whether you have him do it at a WrestleMania, which I wouldn't prefer, but if you're going to have him do it, drop the title, either a WrestleMania or SummerSlam, maybe a Survivor Series or something to that extent, or a major pay-per-view. I wouldn't have him necessarily drop it, even though they be level pay-per-views are pretty good, sometimes how they build up the cards and stuff. I wouldn't have him drop it in those situations. It needs to be a big pay-per-view. It needs to be someone that we feel like would make sense. And honestly, depending on who it is and whether they're a heel or a face, I do think it needs to be a heel that they plan on pushing as a very big threat, because this is the guy that beat Roman Reigns. So you gotta protect him. That's the only thing that I want them to do. And the best way to protect him is to make sure that he has a good, lengthy title reign that had some great matches, great back and forth, great feuds,
Great
and
storyline.
he can do that. They can do that. They have so many opportunities. I'm really looking forward to what they do
Exactly.
with him and Randy Orton. I know they
Yes.
gotta have
They
that
gotta
match.
have that.
Him and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship, and have them have a few matches out of that. They need that. That needs to be one of the top priority feuds because that's going to cook.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be great. So we will see how this plans out. But comment down below, let me know, how long do y'all think Cody should hold the championship?
And I agree with how he said it. Definitely retain. The reason I thought maybe go at it at WrestleMania, and like he said, he thought too, because just to shut folks up. But at the same time, you don't need losing the WrestleMania after he just had a big win the year before. So that's good thinking right there. So now, as far as who you remember, this AJ one's good, but I feel like they should have another rubber match. I hate to have AJ lose twice, just but the only fact that they didn't have enough story building for this backlash match. I think they should go at it again at the next pay per view. Or something for real. They should have a back to back rubber match, but Cody wins both matches. I really think so. I mean, they can do with KO. They can have with anything they did with Roman Reigns. Have folks lose back to back. They can do with Cody as well too. I feel like Seth could. Seth is drafted in Raw. Well, Seth said in Raw, so I see that. Who's else on SmackDown? I think Street Prop. Did the Street Prop? They moved this. They moved the Raw thing. Let me see. Hold on. Let me take a look at this draft real quick. Give me a quick second. So I had to really look at it. Well, yeah, of course, Steph is on Raw, so that's not happening. So yeah, Randy Orton definitely. I can definitely see a Braun Breaker title shot. A possibly LA Knight title shot. Hell, even a solo Sikoa title shot. And can lead to Roman Reigns costing Solo that chance and start their feud as well too. I can see that happening. Sheamus on there. I can possibly see Sheamus. I already said AJ can get a back to back. Who else? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sheamus on Raw now. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. But yeah, no, I forgot. Braun's on Raw now. I ain't scrolled over. My bad. Take that Braun Strowman back. LA not possibly. I can see that for real. Look at it. The solo one's still aligned as well too. I'm trying to remember where Lash and them got put at. Let's see. Possibly KO, and he's a possibly KO. So Lashley is on there. Yeah, possibly a Lashley feud as well too can happen. Shinsuke be a good little contender as well too. I mean, you may hate seeing him lose, but at the same time, who knows? Any more supplement draft? That's all I can think of. That's all I can think of. But yeah. Like I said, and then it's got some more people that might be coming over as well too, or you can bring somebody as well over. But you definitely would like to have them still be champion around Survivor Series as well too. If they're doing well, then again, Survivor Series has been turned to war games lately, so we haven't had champion versus champion like that anymore. So that's a different. So yeah, unless they're still doing it, but yeah, it's a lot of good story, good feuds he could possibly have as well too. Other than that, if you let even deal with Logan Paul. Anyway, other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and comment down below how long do you think Cody show the titles well too. You can be assholes saying you can drop it at Backlash, which ain't gonna happen, but I know some haters gonna do that. I mean, as well as who you think you should feud with as well too, whether it's draft based with SmackDown guys or even folks outside of SmackDown like Raw guys. Who knows? Other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.